Welcome, 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 everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I am your host, DBoss, and I'm just wishing everybody a happy and a prosperous new year for this season. And I wish you all the best and everything else. And I also do want to thank the people who have been doing their 15 minutes of laughing tips for in 2024 and 2023, but just continue on, because everybody knows that it releases the endorphins and keeps down high blood pressure. It also, it's free, it's for all ages. If you could, everybody can do it for 15 minutes or more. If you have a more job that you have to be more serious in, and you just need to do a little bit more than 15 minutes. And, it's so easily to do it. You could find something on streaming. You could find something somewhere where you could actually just next thing you turn around, you've been laughing for an hour or something, or a half hour, and you don't even realize it. And you thought you only want to do it for 15 minutes. So I just want to thank the people that have been doing that. Also, we got somebody here special for us today. He's going to tell us about how he started. What's he doing? He's a man wearing many hats, and we're going to find out about this. He directed this movie that's coming out, which we're going to see a trailer of. So we're going to find out all about him, where he comes from, and all that. And no further ado, I introduce to you Jirard.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. It's the holidays, and everybody just finishing the holidays. So I guess, everybody's probably fooded out.
Right. Normally, at the beginning of the year, my wife and I would do raw vegan. Eat
Okay.
raw vegan for the entire month, but we're kind of foregoing it this year. Maybe we'll do it a little later. It's a wonderful reboot at the beginning of the year, but
because there's so many recipes, and everybody wants to try all the different recipes from all the different countries and all the different places. Mm-hmm. So, and everybody's seeing all these how to cook things, and you're saying, oh, shoot, let me try. Yeah. Let me try
that. Me. That's me all day.
That's you all day?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So here at Real Life Matters, we like to know what's their cultural background and where they come from.
Mm. Yeah, so I'm originally from Chicago.
Okay.
The Chi-Town.
Chi-Town. Oh, I thought you were from Canada.
No, baby, Chicago, Illinois, USA. That's where I was born.
Okay.
I grew up mostly in Dallas, Texas, however.
Okay.
So Dallas and Chicago is where I call my home. Yes.
Where you call your home?
Texas now. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. Well, I didn't know you're from Chi-Town. I thought you were coming from over here in Canada, but it's okay. But you've been up here before, right?
Yeah, I have, and I have a French name, so I qualify.
Jirard. Jirard. Yeah. All right. So, what made you want to get into doing, being director and producing films? What made you want to do that?
Yeah, I first would blame my mother, and then I would blame my father. They're both cinephiles, so I grew up a cinephile. So movies, film, and music have been a large part of my life, all my life, for sure. But it wasn't until I met my wife. She wasn't, she was a band member then. So I met my wife in a band, and she was actually going to school for video production. So it was meeting her, and that like kind of flipped the switch, like, oh, you could actually be making the films that you love. So that's where that change happened. But I have an artistic background. Both of my parents are photographers. And my father is an amazing visual artist, painting, drawing, that kind of thing, and he teaches as well. So that's where I come from. So I am also a visual artist. I am also a photographer. All those things, amongst others. So yeah, that already set the stage for like my eye composition. Just what would interest me. visually and visually, stylistically, but also from a standpoint of content. What you're trying to say, having a message, that kind of thing.
Okay.
My father, as an artist, was always very focused on exposing life outside of America, especially our African roots. He has a particular fascination with the Mosiah tribe, and just things like that. Like he has a painting of Sarah from the Bible, but she looks Egyptian, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
um, that's the founding of me. That's how I came up. I came up under two people that actually were very artistic and very interested in message-driven artistic work. So,
Okay. So what's is this? So the film that you wrote here, Mosiah.
mhm.
Um, is that the first one you did?
Yeah, so I co-wrote it with Sam, the guy that stars in the film.
Okay.
But this is my directorial debut so far as narrative. I have directed and I've co-directed a couple shorts, and I've directed a few music videos as well. But yeah, this will be my directorial debut for a narrative film for sure.
So you've done music videos. So for who did you do the music videos for?
A few independent artists. There's an artist named Gino Young, who was one of the first artists we worked with. Carmen Rogers, Eric Robeson. Uh, we also worked with what's his name? Fred Hammond, gospel artist.
Okay.
Yeah, amongst others.
Yeah, we know Fred Hammond.
Yes, did a video for him called "I Will Trust." Wonderful
Okay.
video.
Wow. He's good. He makes his stuff good. I've seen him live
Oh yeah,
and I've seen him. Yeah.
he's an
The
amazing
spirit really
talent.
goes through him.
Yeah, I've been following Mr. Hammond since the days of commission, so it was a wonderful opportunity to work with. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about this Mosiah. Like,
Okay.
did you come up with the name and everything or
So Mosiah, when it came to me, and I mean came to me as in like the script came to me.
uh-huh.
The script was presented to a producer friend of ours. At the time, I was working on. I'll say pre Mosiah. I was working on a documentary series
Mhm.
on Black representation, and we were halted by the pandemic. And so we're coming out of the pandemic and like gearing up to get started, get back into it. Sam, who plays Mosiah, actually sent the script to our producer friend, ALIMA ALBARI, and said, "Hey guys, check out the script. Let me know if this is something you guys would like to shoot and edit for me." And so my wife, Danielle Pockett Brown, who's also a producer on the project, she read it, and she was like, "Hey, I think you need to check the script out." And I was like, "Okay, let me check it out." So looked at it, and I was like, "Oh God, yes, this is not just something I would want to shoot or direct or edit. I definitely would want to direct this film." So that's how the film came to us. It did have a different name in particular. It was called Black Moses at first, and everybody
Oh,
kind of talking. And Sam asked me if I like Black Moses or like Mosiah better. And I was like, "Oh my God, I like Mosiah way better." So I'm very much a person that likes to um, spotlight things that people may not know, and it was not common knowledge. People that are Garveyites, people that follow Garvey, know that's his middle name, but it's not common knowledge that Mosiah is Marcus Garvey's middle name. So that's why,
oh,
yes,
wow.
Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Okay, Mosiah. All right.
Mhm.
So how long did it take you to do this film? How long did it take to shoot?
Woo. So initial shooting was done in like 10 or so days, I would say.
Oh,
But
that's not bad.
overall, the entire process ended up taking 2 years because once we got the initial shooting, and there were additional scenes that we need to get. After the initial shooting, I decided I wanted to go back and reshoot some things. So we had to raise money, get the funds available, find the locations. So largely, there's the film is grounded in this notorious court trial that Garvey went through that resulted in him being deported. So a large portion of what we reshot was the court scenes. So we had to find a court location, get the money for it, do some rewrites. So yeah, the entire process ended up taking 2 years, and we needed to find a graveyard scene. The film involves a scene with an open graveyard, and it was hard to find somebody to allow us to film in an open grave. But I was adamant that we needed that as a part of the film.
So you found somewhere in Chicago, or?
Actually, the film was mostly done in the Atlanta area, Atlanta and Columbus.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's where we filmed.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, we'll watch a little bit of this. We'll watch a bit of the trailer, and then we'll come back here with Jirard.
Yes, it is.
I unequivocally reject the racist assumption of white America's ideology that God created the black man inferior. Because if Negroes are created in God's image and Negroes are black, then God too must in some sense be black. It's time to unite our brothers and sisters across the country and sail to Africa. Liberia is calling us now.
And what happens when the government tries to stop us?
By the time they try it, it will already be too late.
They claim to uplift the Negro race, to persuade Negroes to buy shares of stock in the Black Star Line.
This trial is politically driven. They want to end the movement by assassinating my character.
By not taking the plea, you face a mandatory 5 years in prison.
Do you see any fear in my eyes?
Who does he think he is? Black Moses?
You'd better stop him quick. He's gonna tear this whole country apart.
How much longer will you endure the pain and suffering that this country places upon you? Dive down, black men, dive down and dig.
Told you I had high marks. You are not the first the system has tried to break, and you will not be the last. The future of our people relies on you.
Africa for the Africans!
Wow. Intense.
Yes.
I want to watch it right now. So is it out yet now or not yet?
Not yet. Soon come.
Oh my gosh.
We have a streaming announcement soon. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited.
Well, it looks really good.
Our film has the distinction of being the first narrative film ever made about Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So we're very excited about that.
Wow. So what's up after this? Are you going to be doing something else?
Yeah, absolutely. Going to get back into the documentary that I was working on, which is about Black representation in media. It's in a couple of parts. One part is the evolution of films about slavery, and the other one will be a history of blackface. So that's what we have going there. But we have a couple of scripts that I'm working on as well, trying to develop a few scripts to work on. And we're very interested in expanding. This is a short, so we feel very strongly that this is a wonderful proof of concept. So we would love to expand this. The ideal thing would be a limited series. So like at least 6 to 8 episode series on Garvey's life.
Okay, so you're gonna make like a sequel, sort of.
Yes.
Okay, so
well, maybe extended, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So how long is the movie then? How long is it?
It's 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice It's a nice
Okay.
packed 40 minutes. Like it's pretty, yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of
Well, that'd be good
information in
'cause-
that 40 minutes. It doesn't,
right.
hopefully it doesn't feel overwhelming. I don't think it does. It's not overwhelming, but it's presented in a way that's palpable. But you know, you can still feel the intensity of it. But yeah, 40 minutes, 40 strong minutes.
Well, it's good, and then you're gonna do sequels, so you'll probably do it within the 40 minutes too. So that'd be good.
Yeah, definitely so I wouldn't think of a sequel, almost as like rebooting it, probably.
Yeah.
Is how I would see doing
Okay.
it. So that we could really, because like I said, we did all of our filming in Georgia. So you know, would love to actually be able to go to Jamaica. He's from Jamaica. Be able to film, you know, in Jamaica, and then you know, go from there. But yeah, we're very excited. It's been very well received. I literally was doing the stats so that I could present it to everyone for the end of the year. And we've had 53 screenings. We've been in 37 film festivals, and we've won 18 awards. And we're proud to announce that we've been nominated for the prestigious Black Reel Awards as well for outstanding short film. So we've had a wonderful run this past year.
Wow. Well, we got one of our sponsors here is Mosiah Agriculture, which has Mosiah Rev Coffee, and we also have in the Mosiah Rev Coffee the brands of Mosiah. They have the legacy coffees. So I just thought in my head, and I said, and they have this coffee brand, which I'm going to show you just now, and it's called Marcus Garvey Coffee.
Hey.
And what happened is that, so it's Marcus Mosiah Garvey's coffee, and every one that you purchase, it goes to the development of Jamaica from this. So this is the brand.
Nice. Okay.
It's percolated coffee. So if anybody wants to get this, they can. It has it'd be good for, you know, you guys show this one here. And every portion of the proceeds go back into the development of into Jamaica. So for this, this is a legacy brand. So you could see, I don't know if you can see Marcus Garvey on the front there.
Yeah, I see him. I see that red, black, and green.
And it's a percolated coffee, so you could start your day off right with one of these brands. So anybody could just you know, come and get some of this, and this pertained to you. And I don't know, I didn't even know why I had it there, but then wow.
Look at God. They
can just let me know if they want to order some, and you know, it's available worldwide if you want to get that kind of coffee. That's no problem.
Nice.
You can start your so at least it'll match up with the movie.
Jamaica's been very good to us. Our debut was in Detroit, which the UNIA, who is still is still working, is still functioning. Yeah, they still have working organization. UNIA came out en masse in Detroit and showed out. But then our second screening was in the Grill, Jamaica, and we just showed it in October in Kingston. And this weekend, the 18th, it'll be showing again in Montego Bay. So
okay. You see? Yeah, you got some things to do here. And you didn't even know they had a coffee out.
Right. No clue.
So people, if they want that, you could ask me, you could reach out to me. And Mosiah, he's Mosiah Agriculture. He's actually from Barbados, but this brand of coffees are legacy coffees. So they have these Marcus Mosiah Garvey coffee. So
the interesting thing there,
go right in with your thing.
Absolutely. We actually, when I was talking about that October screening, that was on the tail end of a Caribbean tour that was sponsored by Caribbean Airlines. Shout out to them. But yeah, we actually went to St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent, and Jamaica. And I had to go back to the States for another film festival, but it also showed in Trinidad as well. So.
Wow. Yeah. Trinidad's big for them. TNT, Trinidad and Tobago. So are there any other shout outs? Huh?
I was going to say, I love it because, you know, Marcus Garvey was all about waking you up. So Wake yourself up with Marcus Garvey coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. So
A true
you can
awakening.
yeah, you can just reach out and you get
Yes,
some sent to you. And
absolutely.
are there any other shout outs that you want to give to your people?
Oh, absolutely. ALIMA Industries, ALIMA ALBARI, who is over ALIMA Industries, that's our producer partner. She's the one that makes this happen for sure. She brought the script to us, and she's a powerhouse. Of course, I'll say her name again, Danielle Pockett Brown, who is my wife and my partner in the business. And like I said before, it's not just she's not my partner just because she's my wife. It's her who got me interested in the filmmaking. She's an editor as well. So yeah, I definitely give a shout out to her. And I guess my lead characters, especially Samuel Lee Fudge, who kills this role. And he wrote the original script. I just helped him tweak it out a little bit for sure. But yeah, he's a powerhouse to be looked out for. He's a wonderful actor and director as well, writer and director. And
Yeah.
then definitely Britt Scales, who plays Amy Jakes Garvey and does a powerhouse performance. We were very blessed with a wonderful collection of actors that really put their all into the roles and really help lend authenticity to it and make you feel you don't feel like you're watching people portraying characters. You feel like they're embodying those characters for sure.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna come back when you got the other parts to it. So I'd like to welcome you to come back. And
Okay, yeah.
also, if people want to follow you on your social medias, can you give them to us?
Absolutely. For the movie, it's Mosiah Mosiah, the movie. That's all of our social media, so Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and even our website is mosiahthemovie.com.
Okay.
And my personal is PBJ, like peanut butter and jelly, PBJIRARD. And that's me on Instagram, and on Facebook it's Jirard Photo, FOTO,
Okay.
like photography, FOTO.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much. People get out there, watch this movie. We got to wait for the release of it.
Mhm.
But, everybody, do make your comments. And as I tell everybody all the time, make the comments because they want to read them. They want to hear what you're thinking about it and all
Absolutely.
that, from everywhere. This doesn't say you like it and they don't say nothing,
Right, right. We want people to know that we have some traction. So yes, please engage so that the people we like the feedback as well. We like the feedback as well, but we definitely like to show that's good to show other people, like possible investors, that there is interest and there is traction with this film and the movement.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, Jirard, and
Ah,
telling us your story and telling us about
yes,
Mosiah. You guys watch it. It's Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So you
yes.
guys got to tune in. It's part of our history, and we really
Mhm.
have to know what's going on. So and you guys can reach out to Jirard, and he will be happy to answer any questions. Or if you want to invest further in the movie, you guys go ahead and do so. And I'm pretty sure he would have his hands open wide. Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can contact us on any of the social medias, and we have contact set up on our website, as well as a link to like a GoFundMe we used initially when we were trying to do a reshoot, but we've left it open. So if you even want to do that anonymously, the GoFundMe is still active that you can reach through our website as well.
Okay. All
Thank
right. Well,
you. While I'm here, thank you for giving me this opportunity to shine and as well to put a spotlight on this film. This film is very important. That's the reason why we've had so many screenings. Marcus Mosiah Garvey's work is extremely important, and it should be celebrated for generations to come. So we wanted to make something. We've been very legacy minded around here. We wanted to make something that will last and something that can be a resource for the people that teach this legacy of Garvey and teach the legacy of Black empowerment and of connection to Africa and to the connection to um, our Blackness. So yes, please do what you can to help elevate this story. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to say that and to elevate this project as well, and to shine a light on even just myself. So I'm very
yes, it's been a pleasure, because we like to hear about all these things. So everybody, so on that note, good night, everybody, and bye for now.
Take care.